Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Hell in a Cell 2015 live reactions. Unfortunately, we're a little bit late to the party. The kickoff six-man tag has already been underway for a few seconds, but Neville's in the ring. Barrett just got the tag, and he's beating on Neville in the corner, and this show is happening. Feign all the excitement, John.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm John, aka Vocal Aggression, and if you're wondering why I'm laughing, it's just the futility of my life. Here we see Rusev working over Neville, a nice hard elbow to the chest, probably the same feeling my chest is feeling right now, realizing that this show. We'll see how it goes. Actually, it is worth noting while this match is in progress, and I was telling Ashton about this last night, guys. I did read a report that apparently there are going to be some creative actions taken during the show, maybe some surprises and whatnot, that are going to kick this show up a notch. I'm not holding my breath, and I don't advise you should either. That would be quite lethal. But, we'll see what happens.
And I've also heard that Daniel Bryan was on his way to Los Angeles today. And that's where they are right now. That's where the show is taking place. So there's a very hopeful possibility that we're going to get Bryan as the U.S. title contender.
I will say this right now to kind of borrow your system for just a second, because I've loved it ever since the day you debuted it. If Bryan returns on this show, it immediately becomes at best a weak search it simply for that match alone.
You
Because
mean at worst?
at worst, yeah, you're right. Because, knowing that he's been gone all this time and he returns now, allegedly 100% fully cleared, and he faces John Cena for the U.S. title, yeah, that alone I think makes this a memorable show. But
Yeah, I even put on Puitoff, I think that the U.S. Open Challenge is going to open the show. And if it does, and that ends up being it, it's going to be bonkers.
yeah, man. Well, I mean, what a better way to get the crowd, hot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like we were talking about in our Ultima Lucha review, in our final episodes of Lucha Underground rewatch. I feel like people who open a show, they really don't get enough credit because it's such a huge responsibility to get the crowd going, to get them hyped up, to get them in that state of mind. I don't think anybody could do it better than Bryan and Cena for the U.S. title, and I've really been eager for those two to have a rematch ever since their SummerSlam match.
I
So
know, right? Yeah, buddy.
yeah, especially, and here's the thing too. You have Bryan carry the championship for a little bit. You have Cena come back. They could have a nice feud over the U.S. Championship to kind of begin WrestleMania season, and I don't know where it would end, but it would certainly be a wonderful feud. I wouldn't be opposed to it at all. So
Yeah.
yeah, could be some
Another
promise.
another kind of not necessarily a rumor, but a very prominent prediction I've seen is Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn was one. I know Samoa Joe got discarded because he's wrapped up in Sacramento.
I've
Doing a piece there.
also, well, Sacramento isn't that far away from LA, but anyway, I've also seen a lot of surprisingly people saying Hideo might be back.
See, now that I think is a stretch to
Well,
me.
apparently he's done with rehab.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, hey, with the U.S. Open
I don't
Challenge,
think it's gonna be him. I'm just saying
right?
that people have legitimate reasons to think that it could be.
I still think the most logical recourse is what you predicted and what we kind of talked, or what your mom predicted. Sorry, I keep forgetting that was your mom. I want to give her due credit,
Yeah,
but that we all talked about, and that
Ambrose.
being Dean Ambrose. Yeah, I actually formally submitted that on Puitoff. I mean,
So
I
did I.
was,
So did I.
yeah. So but I mean, hell, it's one of those matches where I wouldn't really care so much about the points if it was a guy like Bryan or Zayn or Hideo, because just the moment in itself, again, it would stand out on this pay-per-view. See Dolph now trying to make the comeback. He's probably going to fail at it, and there it is. There's the failure. Yep, right kick in the face. There you go.
Yep,
So,
beautiful.
oh man, Rusev,
Bad News
Sheamus,
Barrett
again.
is so talented.
He is.
If only he was able to make people give a damn about him.
I know, and I feel like he
Sheamus
was though. Yeah, Sheamus just stomping in Ziggler there.
stomped his chest hole.
Yeah, these three guys. Again, I forget what they call themselves, but everybody agrees it was a bad name, but certainly not
I'll
three.
tell you what I call them, the foreign objects.
Yeah, there you go.
Because all three of them are not from America. All three of them are objects, and all three of them carry foreign objects around. Rusev has the Bulgarian flag, Barrett has the crown, Sheamus has the briefcase.
It's so perfect. It could have only come from your face. I know
Oh,
Rusev shooting
look at
that.
Rusev playing defense.
See, now this was a match of the kickoff because we did make the mention of Tyler Breeze that I was a bit uncomfortable going with the heels again because they did win this match on Raw. And again, I can't tell you how hilarious this is that this is a repeat of a Raw matchup. But I am thinking heels will win again, and Dolph will probably eat the pin because that's really what he does best. I mean, you talk about showing off; that's what you do better than anybody else these days.
More news from my mom. Apparently, on commentary, which obviously we don't listen to because we talk over them, um, they said that Cena's kicking off the show.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
Well then,
1 point for me, baby.
yeah, definitely. I was thinking Ryback Owens again, but I guess not.
Nah.
Hey, I mean, they did a Night of Champions, so I just, I thought maybe they'd want to do that. Maybe put the US
Yeah,
Open
but
Challenge on the part of
the
the
Night of
card.
Champions, we knew who Cena's opponent was.
Right.
Speaking of, who was Cena's opponent at Night of Champions?
That was Seth Rollins, wasn't it? Yeah, because
Was
Seth
it?
Rollins competed
Oh
twice.
yeah, because no,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
yeah, it was. Cena's opponent was Seth Rollins because Seth was defending the U.S. title against Cena in a rematch, and then after that match, Seth had
That's
the
right, Sting. I forgot
Sting.
all about that. Oh my
Yeah,
god. It was
yeah.
a month ago and I already didn't care.
That's why I'm here.
Show off DDT.
Now get that tagged off.
I thought you were going to say, now get your shit in.
That too. Hey, whatever he
I was
wants to
just
do,
getting
man.
ready to be like, oh, he's already started, my friend. He still has the famouser, but he's
Yeah,
started.
once he starts, and oh, look at that, Rusev though cutting him off at the pass. Oh, baby faces, you're so hopeless.
And that's another thing too. I think I predicted officially for Sheamus to pin Ziggler.
And see, I predicted Rusev to pin Ziggler, which it's looking less likely, seeing as how these two guys are probably going to tag off soon. But
Look at Barrett. Oh my god. Barrett's all eager, like, I'm gonna do something, Mom. No, you're not. You're not gonna do anything.
nobody's gonna do shit.
You're the only person on your team that neither John nor I actually predicted to win.
Come on, Dolph, make that struggle, get that to end. There it is. Now we got Cesaro and Barrett.
Cesaro and Barrett, yep.
Two guys that could be doing so much better than what they are right now.
This match consists of 6 guys that you could slap that same title on.
That's so true. I mean, hell, that's pretty much what we said in previous predictions, dude.
That's the theme of this match. Wasted talent.
Oh, yeah,
Specifically,
Cesaro.
talent wasted by poor writing.
It's almost heartbreaking to see Cesaro try. Like, you're putting in all this effort, and it's the kickoff show. You didn't even make the final cut of the pay-per-view.
Wow! Oh my god.
Just being
Brutal honesty right now.
I mean, I love Cesaro to death. It's not meant to be caustic to him personally.
I
but
mean,
good
dude,
God.
that's the thing. He puts just as much effort into his freaking matches with Adam Rose on Superstars and Main Event.
He's a
Just
hard-working
the kind
guy.
of pro that Cesaro is.
Cesaro really is proof that hard work means squat. And, oh,
WWE, yeah. Look at that cannonball.
and then look at that, just races over with that uppercut. God, I love Cesaro when he gets into a groove.
Yeah, he's really good.
And then goes, wow. Like, I just want to, it's Cesaro.
We're gonna get a drop kick here, maybe? No,
crossbody.
uppercut. Oh wow, it was a crossbody.
Oh, and of course, Barrett kicks out.
All that flash, all that excitement, and for what?
I remember one clip on YouTube kind of made me smile. It was an episode of SmackDown back in 2002, and I think that it was during a commercial, and Michael Cole, I guess, just talking to Taz, just casually, knowing that their headsets weren't, active or whatever, said, I could watch Guerrero and Benoit wrestle all day because they were in the ring, and I think they were about to have a segment. And that's just kind of the vibe I get with a guy like Cesaro. Like, I could just watch him compete all day and not get bored. He's just that good. And now Neville, nice. Vaults over. But Baron and Cesaro still, is Cesaro gonna eat the pin? Oh my god.
No, he's gonna duck it.
Duck.
Zig. Swing. Probably gonna transition it into a sharpshooter, and then Barrett will tap.
Probably. Still going. Wow.
Don't you love how the crowd counts seconds rather than rotations?
Exactly.
You've had him in this swing for this many seconds. Yeah, I don't actually care about that. I want to know how many swings I did. Oh, well, we didn't count that. Sorry.
Well, Barrett got released, so oh wait, no, Neville's gonna go for the red arrow. Yep, this is definitely over. It's over.
Yeah, it's done. End it.
Come on, Rusev!
Or Sheamus, or maybe Tyler Breeze. Anyone, please. Nope, that's it. It's over.
Oh, of course.
One,
See,
two.
I should have listened to myself. Babyface is getting the win back. Heels won on TV, you lose on the kickoff. Damn
Even
it.
Steven booking for the win, John.
Damn it. I don't know
I
why.
saw a crowd. There was a sign in the crowd that said "Kayfabe is dead." After that Lesnar interview, I can't even disagree.
Well, I mean, my response to that is welcome to the party, you
Yeah,
schlub.
that's
Where
true.
have you been?
Kayfabe has been dead for a really long time.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
sure there are earlier instances, but the earliest instance that I can think of is the curtain call, which was in I think '96.
right. Like, I kind of just have to look at that guy and be like, so how do you like the world after emerging from your rock after so long?
Because he was living under one.
Yeah, that. Oh, okay.
My new gimmick is that I explain jokes in a really bad way.
My God, so you're a heel. Uh, wait, what is that? Oh, okay, just sharing a Cesaro.
Hashtag hashtag BTE. What the hell does that even?
Oh, dude, because we didn't even get a Tyler Breeze interference, you watched my initial gut prediction of the U.S. Challenge also be right with Tyler Breeze. How crazy!
Oh God, you're gonna be right, aren't you?
And
No,
I,
no, no. It's gonna be Daniel Bryan.
well, it seems appropriate since you were just like, no, anger collage. I don't want to make an anger collage. Oh, Daniel, don't you remember those Dr. Shelby
Oh yeah.
segments with Kane? I want you all to make an anger collage, and Brian just like, the hell is this? Uh, I'm just gonna get every match on this show wrong. Story of
Well, I mean, that being said, that match is over. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna close the recording out here, and we will be back for the first match on the card, on the main card, which, knowing what we know now, is going to be the John Cena U.S. Open Challenge.